Hello, hello. Rosie, how are you doing? It's so good too, and I saw the messages over in Keys. I hope everything straightens out and stays that way. After, yeah, I can tell you can't see the keyboard, Rosie, because that took me a second. Not gonna lie, I had to really think it through for a second. But I'm gonna go ahead and do the Pokedoku now. This is typically the time of day that I've hit it up anyways. The cat typed really bad. Yeah, no, seriously. That's what I was saying. I barely, it took me a second there. I want to do watch roll for electric and flying, actually. Watch roll might actually be the new bond that has a little bit of a special place with me. My Scarlet Run I've yet to finish. I've randomly encountered one of these by total as a shiny. That's rubbing a head on your head, so it make, oh, yeah, I would imagine. My cat's got a terrible habit of doing the same thing. One of them. Water flying. Go with chocolate. Just a little guy. Fire flying. Moltres, Talonflame. Doing much better than last night. Blood sugar's under control right now. Love to hear that, Rosie. Love to hear that it's under control. Talonflame and Moltres are the only two coming to mind to me for this right now. Oh, and Charizard. Spelling is hard, guys. Uh, Charizard G-Max. Blame Applebee's. Had that for dinner, and then later last night was when you had the issues. Good old Applebee's. Good in the neighborhood. Unova Electric. But in Molga. Nice. You sugar glider. Unova water. Masculine blue stripe. Ooh, we getting some rolls today. Connor, hello, welcome in. How are you today? Unova Fire. The line is there and quite obvious. Reshiram is available. Panseer and Simiseer are valid options. I go Panseer. Go poop emoji monkey. Buy item electric. Let's go Raichu Alola. Oh, a little better today. You think that's good? But I feel like I'm a little worse today. At the same time, it seems to be trying to clear up quick today, so just gotta hope it continues on that path. Ludicolo. Nice. These percentages are very low. Evolved by item fire. Let's go Arcanine. He's sweet. Oh, oh, keep going. Keep going down. 77. Nice. Very nice. Oh, most unique was a 31. I did most. Oh, yes, I did most common somewhere. It was Emolga. Under its incarnate was least. Wow. Galarian 10. Dartan. Wow. Actually insane. Darn. You've never done the Pokedoku's comp. See, I kind of just got started on him very recently. I have been enjoying himself. Gotta really gets the brain rack
He
a bit.
seems particularly cheerful today, I think.
Good lord. So many gifts.
That appears to be all of the gifts.
There were so many gifts. You know, I got started on him like very recently. I mean, I don't know about that, Connor. I'd say you're pretty cool. Say you're very much cool.
A little little something new has appeared in the sanctuary shop. Care to have a look?
Hello, Your Majesty.
Ah,
Like how now it's going to give me sanctuary tutorials for some reason. No ferret luck. I'm going for the shiny ferret.
no.
You got this. You'll get it soon.
My lord. Well, well. Hi, dear.
Might drive me up a wall today, but I need them.
I trust you're well, sir. Greetings, sir. Greetings, Your Majesty.
Was might go back to it after
Well,
getting
sir.
some plot
For
done.
king and country.
Oh yeah, no, I would definitely go back for it, Connor.
At
That's
your
a good
orders,
shiny.
Majesty.
His Majesty, the King of Albion. Today you must decide how much protection to grant Aurora. Kaelin will offer her proposal. Riva will stand against her.
You may
How's the
speak.
audio already decent? But I tell you, this drives me up a wall sometimes. I actually made it.
Fall upon us once more at any moment. Aurora is part of your kingdom now, and I ask that you grant us protection.
Aurora is under our protection.
Record.
It is our duty to build this outpost.
The King's decision is final. A military outpost shall be erected in the deserts that surround Aurora.
We shall
I'm
not
gonna
forget this gesture.
make sure that tonight I do
Aurora
as little
thanks you.
plot as possible
You are
when
a
the go disc drops.
whimsical monarch, and that is why you are so beloved. Very well, it shall be done. Riva Industries is proud to present an exotic tale of romance, adventure, and sand. The Desert Outpost.
Bring forth Sabine of the Mistpeak Dwellers. Today you decide on the fate of Mistpeak, home of the Dwellers, Your Majesty. Sabine will speak for his people and their land. Riva will dispute his cause.
You may speak.
Okay.
I come here seeking nothing but what was promised me and my people. You
Wow, that's a
pledged
cheap promise.
to restore our home mountains and our right to dwell in them. We have fulfilled our end of the bargain. We have paid with our lives to sit you on that throne. Now you must fulfill your end. Undo the damage your brother did to our land.
I will keep my promise to the dwellers. The Mistpeak Mountains will be restored.
Mistpeak shall become a protected region, and the Dwellers shall be granted authority over its forests and resources.
You are true to your word and your honor. The dwellers will stand by you till the end.
It does not look too excited about anything that just happened.
The forests of Mistpeak are our greatest national treasure, and now, thanks to Riva Industries, they have returned to their past splendor. Dwellers, birds, and bunnies are free to roam, laugh, and kill each other as nature intended. Who needs all that lumber anyway?
Happy anniversary, Your Majesty. 1 year as King of Albion. Doesn't time just fly? To celebrate this momentous day, I have prepared some fantastic events. First, you will stand still for several hours while a local artist paints your portrait. Then you will choose the 47 varieties of flowers you wish to be cast at your feet as you parade through the city. Oh, and you will need to sign thousands of autographs, of course. Let's see, you will also be fitted...
They should force it to the end because I'm not ready for this.
The day has come, King. It is time for you to face the darkness. But you will do so in your true form. Over the past year, you have made decisions that reveal your nature, and which have affected the lives of all your subjects. You have done what many would have thought impossible. Not only have you raised an army to protect your people, but you have accomplished this while acting as a noble, benevolent, and popular ruler. But you are more than a king. You are a hero. You are Albion's champion, its protector. This coming battle is the reason you had to take Logan's place. Only you can defeat the creature that dwells in the shadows. If you do not, all your efforts will have been in vain. Now go. Do what you were born to do.
Well, I think it just forced us onto the end game, which I did not expect.
It's here. The darkness has reached Power Stone. Reports indicate that our defenses were able to hold off the worst of the first attack. But if we don't act quickly, even the armies we prepared for this day will not be enough.
We have to get out on the streets, now!
Today we fight for Albion!
For Albion!
Yeah, it forced us into the end of the story.
I'm gonna put you in the ground.
That looks bad!
Nice one. He's not getting up.
It's here!
Darkness. It flocks to you always.
Taking some serious punishment here. Hey,
But it's only kind of needed. I'm sure you can see this is getting intense. There's a lot that's going on here.
You have done
Who is this false chicken? Who's this poser? We're gonna summon the chicken king. Yes.
Dead fingers. Dead fingers whisper. Dead fingers claw at 1,000,000 high.
The intensity cannot be understated.
Of your young, the gurgle of a freshly ripped throat. We give thanks for your.
Oh, remember when I said something about there being a true Kingdom Hearts section? Well, here it is. Good while since that combo.
Provoke us with the bone gleam shining from your broken body. It is a transgression against the night.
Oh, Jesus. Yeah, he bulked hot.
The lost sheep returns to the flock. No one ever leaves the darkness behind. Do you see? Do you see what you have allowed? We are all shadows now.
Hey, I can't get through! Got it? Good.
Don't look back! Don't! I'm ready! I can't see! I can't see!
Tainted, broken little toys. You made us do it. You made us.
Oh, handle. Gotta be the hardest part of the game, though. Not even in terms of sheer
I'm sorry.
difficulty, but
Oh, you took away the darkness. It's been inside me all this time. But it's light now. I can see the sky. And
having
it's
to
light.
say goodbye to
I
Walter.
don't think I can fight anymore.
It's all over, Walter. We won. We beat it together.
Do you remember the stories I tell you when you were a child? There was a great king once, the mightiest hero of them all. Remember what you would say?
Teach me to be a hero.
You've done me proud, boy. You've always done me proud.
Oh, Walter.
Oh no, it's the hardest part about him. The biggest of moves. It really does.
I think old Walter would have liked it out here. He was always a fan of looking
Like
tall
it's
and
so beautifully
stony.
written.
I can imagine what he'd say if he was here now.
Shut up, Ben.
Exactly.
It's time I return to my own castle. If ever you need to save the world from another abomination, you know where to find me.
My people shall never forget what you have done for them. We are proud to be part of Albion. I shall return to Aurora in the knowledge that we may at last enjoy peace. Farewell, Your Majesty.
Walter was right about you. You're a hero in every sense of the word. The hero Albion needed.
What will you do now?
I will continue to serve you the best way I can. I belong down in the city. The people there will always need help. Goodbye, my king.
You have done what I thought impossible. You are the ruler I could never be. You don't need me anymore. And Albion will heal easier without me.
Well, King, old chum, ruler supreme, pal, you did it. You saved the kingdom. And it's my turn to say goodbye. I'm not cut out to be a general. And I think I'd like to start travelling again.
Matter Dog, hello.
See if Paige needs any help down in Industrial. But before I go, let's send off
So
our
good
friend
to
and
see you.
staff,
How
shall
are you
we?
doing?
This one's for you, Walter.
It's not the time, Teresa.
This is the world as it could have been, devoid of color, devoid of life. It is thanks to you that it isn't so, and you did it without becoming a tyrant. The people love you, and you have banished the shadow of your brother's reign. You kept your promise to Sabine and his people, when it would have been easier to turn your back on them. A noble gesture. You swore an oath to Paige to better the lives of your people, and you did so even in the face of great danger. You did for the Aurorans what your brother would not. He broke his promise, but you proved to be the better leader. Without the strength to make those choices, we would not
When
be
something
standing
stupid
here
ain't
now.
good.
Perhaps we
What
shall
are
meet
you doing
again
that's
one
supposed to
day,
be
King.
stupid,
Aren't you
Matter?
going to tell me my future?
The future will reveal itself when it is ready to do so.
I got a full 18 gun salute. Okay, good. We can't skip that.
Greetings, sir.
Factory volunteer. Convict on the run. Okay. It looks like we're getting to side quests. Now the story's over. collecting eggs for Duraludon and Shield trying to get the shiny in 5 hours. I'm
You
gonna try
have
to run
accomplished
an
something
Archelodon,
quite extra.
but I'm hoping I don't have to do much story to be able to start hunting. What do we have here? Hit convict. I'm good on that. I know what that one is. Hobnobbing with hobs. I mean, that on the one hand, that's fair, but on the other hand, if you can get the shiny before uh Indigo Disc drops tonight, it's gonna be infinitely more and brag-worthy if you can pull that off. I have 5 quests here. Drops
Your
at 1
family
a.m.
seems
your
rather
time.
unhappy. Perhaps you could allow them a little more money, or perhaps just visit them?
Your Majesty, are you in... Who owns the place?
Right.
Excellent. Here you are. I am sure it will bring you great fortune. Farewell, Your Majesty.
Finally, a shiny floor.
But
Let's
true.
go.
This shop is owned by one of Albion's elite.
I do not.
Hey, hey, John, how's it going?
That could have gone better. That person now hates you, but no matter. Hate has its
Oh,
upside. A person who can't stand to be around you will sometimes offer gifts.
As I said,
some
if you
might say
find one of the
bribes,
missing books,
to leave
just
them
bring it
alone.
back here.
yeah, I could say same. I mean, the wife just jumped into the building as soon as I got here. The floor was gonna be on at 1 a.m. And see, I think I had to get Scarlet Violet on late as well, so. wanted to be, bought it physical. I had to wait. Yeah, see, I got my file in digital, but I think I did end up having to wait. On. Hey, good luck on that Duraludon there, Matadog. Oh, okay. We good now. Oh, you have all the the egg luck that you didn't have. To be fair, you did get multiple shiny egg, didn't you? Oh, I know where that key's supposed to be
Welcome
used.
to the
Stupid. Yeah, didn't you watch Dave and throw? Oh, whoops. If I remember correctly, I think this key gets used here. You got one shiny in that. I always remember you said something about you forgot to save on one early. You forgot to save between collecting and hatching. I think key opens this door. No.
Your son's
What
been
is this
taken to
key
the
for?
orphanage, and I believe your joint.
There we go. Little chicken bane. Messes up with the count. Hey, that's fair, Matador. Those tend to be kind of hard to count it when collecting and hatching. There we go. It was a bit of a mess for a second, but we good now. If you collect a few boxes, it seems to be a pretty good starting point for Masuda. No, it kind of really depends.
At your command.
Not what music in this area. It's so good. Queen Magoo is so funny debating even evolving it. And that's fair. I believe you can pick up a Goodra somewhere without having to do the evolution in the first place, so. Good audio. Oh, one of these days, Sean, one of these days. Okay, I don't think just doing that did it. I've got to go on manually reset. Oh, no, I have this one in violent. Oh, it's 20 in Scarlet Violet. See the in Scarlet Violet, heard of that? We good? We back? Yeah, we back. All right, we good. Uh, it depends on the patience and preference. This is probably fine. Typically, about 2 to 4 is a good setup. At least I was always told 4 was a good setup. Connor, how long did it take you to do your 1350? 1378 it was, wasn't it? It's a key. What a random spot for a key. A couple days off and on. If you're really sticking to it, grinding it out, it won't take that long to do that much. That's where that key goes. Not a fan of Scarlet Violet Masuda compared to Sword and Shield. Oh. One of those is right. Seems completely unnecessary. Yeah, I think it's all kind of back on the preference thing there, Connor. Like I said, if you like to hatch as you collect. Most others don't. Well, this feels bad. Danny was wrong, just don't get it. Fair. Oh, hello. How are you? Tired, how are you? I'm okay here, Gloff. Still recovering, but want the guild seals at this point. We'll power through. Oh yeah, no, for sure, Claw, for sure. One, it just keeps evolving. That's all. But
Ah, hello.
it's nothing that I can't manage. Now I want to go back down to the reliquary for gonna have to remember how to get to that gold door. About to get the online membership in a minute or two. Hey, let's go. Love that for you. Go this way. Oh, it's going to take a moment to remember where this gold key door is. Empty out a box, you can catch some flabebe. Okay, go for it. Give them flabebes. Some Adam Cole bebes.
I like to think about puppies. About slowly crushing them. Oh, noble one. Maybe you're the one.
That one. Hey, how many flabebe are you up to over there, Connor? One still? Why do I feel like I've messed this up? I think I did. There is a way to bulk release, but you have to do it in Pokemon Home. It's only up to 100 Pokemon a session, so in order to do any more, you've got to save. Awesome. There we go. Oh, Barnabas, hello. How are you? Basically just getting some post-game shenanigans now because kind of forced into the end of the story sooner than expected, so where is this door? Yeah, but no, actually, where is this gold key door? 'Cause I know there's one in here. There. How do I change boxes? And I would have to be looking at home to remember. He's a boy. talking to Joe or the YouTubers?
Welcome.
And either way, I think it's about the same answer, but
To the
need to eat, but the dog is soaring on you? Oh no.
Well, hello there. I could use your help, you know, cleaning up the streets.
Hold up. This one.
And then I'll hope the food lets the dog go to sleep. Fair. Also, knowing the way Connor seems to like to go about things, he probably has not eaten today.
I say, do you know who I am? You will? Oh, that's great! Oh, how exciting! I can't wait to meet my new friends. Absolutely fascinating, Hobbs. I'm betting they can be reasoned with, if they're shown a bit of respect. Maybe once I've written this book, people will see Hobbs in a new light. They could come and live in
You
our
know, I was
towns.
right, wasn't I?
In our homes, even. Wouldn't that be wonderful?
No.
Have you read my last book? It's about puffins. Undead puffins. Cool, eh? If you buy my books, I'll sign them for you. How about that, eh?
Because I'm super hyped for the DLC. I'm so ready.
I wonder what Hobbs like to eat. Have you got any
Connor, I swear
ideas?
if it, or Barnabas, I swear if it goes till 9 p.m.,
Ah! They're attacking! We'll have to kill them!
yes, yes, Clough, it is, but the 14th release is 10 a.m. Japan time on the 14th. And 10 a.m. Japan time 14th is 8 p.m. Eastern Standard on the 13th. So, thanks to time zones, we get it tonight in about 4 hours.
This is perfect. An excellent vantage point to make my observations. Oh, thank you for your help. Farewell. I shall mention you in the foreword of my book.
Yes, Connor. That would be 5 o'clock your time. Right, you're 3 hours behind me. Need to rush? Uh-oh. Oh, well, if you don't have the subscription to home, you only get one box. But otherwise, I think it's just left and right. Yeah, if you have the free version of home, get one basic box. Brain's finally starting to catch up to me. Oh, oh my God. What happened? Was a thing? That was so many drops at once.
Ah, hello.
And the audio's off again. Lovely. Castle. Oh, that's right. We have the. Forgot I have the DLC for Fable 3.
Ah, Your Majesty. It seems like an age since we last had the pleasure of speaking. Wonderful. I assure you, you will be entertained, engrossed, and elated.
Oops. Yeah, yeah, qualified. I seen it. But I don't even know what happened there. It was fine, and then all at once it dropped like 1,400 frames and disconnected OBS.
So I will arrange an audience with the Blacksmith Association, and we can clear this tax dispute up in no time. 2 or 3 days of negotiations should settle it. Now, on to much more important matters. The hiring of a new head gardener. As you know, the rose bushes this year have suffered some minor discomfort due to the inclement weather and less than salubrious soil management. I have arranged an interview process that should take
I
no
love this
more than
game
eight
cloth so
minutes,
much.
starting tomorrow morning. It should make for a very...
I just completely forget I had the DLC for it.
But lest we forget matters of state, we really ought to begin a more considered census of the population. Estimates of the number of citizens vary widely. I suggest each one comes to the throne room and has a look.
You dare challenge the Chicken King?
Is it too late for an audience, my king? Who are you? I've come from far away to fulfill my destiny. To get revenge for everything you've done. How many innocent people have you sent to the keep? I don't know what you're talking about. Your lies won't save you now. I spent years in a cell, thinking about this moment. Did you think you're safe here, Your Majesty? Did you think your guards could protect you? I know all about guards. They couldn't keep me in the keep, and they couldn't keep me out of your castle. This is the end of the kingdom. Albion will be free. It's time for the people to rule themselves. I am well trained in the art of murder. I've never killed a king before, though.
He got me.
I am the instrument of change. I am the voice of revolution. The world doesn't need the crown. It doesn't need the throne. You're a relic, Your Majesty. Nobody will mourn your passing. Nobody ever mourns a tyrant. I came here alone, but I represent legions. You will never defeat us all. You may be a hero, but that doesn't make you a god. It doesn't give you the right to rule a country. I wish General Turner were here to see you. Such a pity you'll never meet him. We will return Albion to a more secure state. This castle will burn to the ground. Your family invented the monarchy, but it has no
Because
place in
attack
my
patterns
land.
at all.
Everyone imprisoned by the kings of Albion will be set free. I'm willing to die for what I believe in. Are you?
He kept talking and talking and bodied me twice.
You think you're safe now? I'm just the first of many. We will kill you in the end.
My king! An enemy ship is approaching.
Hard thing I was to deal with because he's got an attack pattern that doesn't exist anywhere else.
Who are they? Get ready! They're almost here!
Hold steady!
Ordering food? What you ordering good, Connor?
Elite soldiers. What the hell is going on?
I don't know, but they're as good as dead.
We are at your service, Your Majesty.
Burritos? Nice. Kind of. Yeah.
I'm Commander Milton. We came in pursuit of the man who attempted to take your life. I knew he would not succeed, but his escape dishonors us all the same.
The man spoke of a place called the Keep. Is that where you've come from?
Yes. Ravenscar Keep. It's a prison far from this coast, and we're the soldiers sworn to guard it.
Another of my brother's secrets.
If you'll come with us, Your Majesty, I'll show you. The Keep is where Albion's worst criminals are held, the most dangerous enemies of the Crown. It's time our new king saw it for himself.
Fix it just being rice cheese. Good sauces too. Nothing wrong with basic.
Welcome to the Keep, Your Majesty. Albion's secret prison. Your father made use of it. Your brother Logan made use of it. Now, it is yours. I had my men prepare for your visit, so the cells should be ready for inspection.
Is it safe? Recent events have made me somewhat wary of convicts.
There are plenty of harmless political prisoners imprisoned by Logan. But over the years, we have accumulated some rather dangerous individuals. And there's none more dangerous than General Turner. He led your brother's armies for years, until he became obsessed with ending his rule, with abolishing the crown altogether.
Find something you like, get it forever.
General Turner?
Mood.
He attempted a coup on your brother and declared he would bring about the end of the monarchy in Albion. Unfortunately, this was before Logan saw fit to execute all traitors.
I believe the assassin you killed was acting
Hey,
under his
Us,
orders.
welcome in.
We
Hope
will
you enjoy your
conduct a
alert.
full
I
investigation
hope all is well. It's great to see you.
I knew it! This place is a death trap. I'm going to be torn apart by angry criminals.
This way, Your Majesty.
I'll stay here and make sure nobody sinks the boat.
Lieutenant, what the hell happened?
Nobody quite knows, sir. Some of the prisoners in Block A broke free. They started a riot, got hold of weapons and killed some of our men. We can't break through.
We won't be able to get through the entrance. There's a reason we call this place the Keep. Fortunately, I know this place better than any prisoner. Are you willing to get your hands dirty, my king? Or perhaps you would prefer to wait here?
I may have become a politician, Commander, but I was born to fight. Lead the way.
With pleasure. The old sewer system leads into the lower levels. It's as secure as any other part of the Keep, but I can get us through.
To Ravenscar Keep we go.
I wouldn't be surprised if General Turner was behind this. I've been the warden of this place for 7 years. We've never had a prisoner like him. He seems to exert some strange control over people. But you can judge for yourself soon. It's impossible to get past this gate without the key. And I have the only copy. As this poor bastard found out too late. I should warn you. We'll be coming out into the prison's lowest level. We call it the Pit. The inmates down here are so disturbed they're barely human. Welcome to the Pit, Your Majesty. The most miserable place in Albion. Try to stay away from the cell doors. They sound agitated enough already. I closed this room down when I took over. The doctors who used it called it an electrical rehabilitation facility. The rest of us called it the torture chamber. Most of the men you hear screaming sat in those chairs every day. If they weren't insane when they came in, well, let's just say I'd rather die than be strapped to one of those things.
Yep. Place is a major yikes.
We should be right under the rioters now.
Don't disrespect the clock like that. We're not here to disrespect the clock, dog.
Some of them little more than boys. This was never meant to happen.
Prick got ya. Go on, get him back.
So many.
I knew it. This isn't a random riot. It's too organized. Turner did this. He sent the assassin after you not to kill you, but to draw me and my best soldiers away. Come on. If he's behind this, we need to find him before it's too late. They've broken into the armory. This is going to get interesting. Watch your back, Your Majesty. Not exactly the most popular people among convicts, are we? It sounds like some of the guards are still fighting in there. They're going to need our help. If you don't mind, Your Majesty, I think I'll join my men. Never underestimate a desperate criminal.
That's it, boys.
Nothing claims abandoned or being locked up for a few years.
Styling on them. This is what we do. Yeah. Side points.
Really want to take on the army, eh? So be it then. Get ready
And
to die.
handled.
The cells of the maximum security ward must have been opened, including General Turner's. Come on, we have to get there before he can make a break for it.
There we go. What was went down there?
Where are the prisoners?
They're gone, sir. The cells were empty when we were taken hostage.
I should have known. Damn it, I should have known. Round up the last of the rioters and lock them up.
Yes, sir.
Missing? We have to get out of here. We'll be butchered.
You may rest at ease, Mr. Hobson. I don't believe they're anywhere on the island. The riot was a diversion, orchestrated by Turner, As long as he's at large, Albion is under threat, Your Majesty. But he isn't the only one we need to worry about. We will need to recapture all the escapees if we want to safeguard the kingdom.
Who are the others?
Professor Faraday was a celebrated inventor, and the brains behind most of our industrial progress. Until he turned on your brother. He's a mild-mannered man, but his creations could bring about the end of civilization. Mary Godwin, also known as Witchcraft Mary, was a highly skilled alchemist, though that knowledge rests in a very disturbed mind. She was convicted of witchery after they discovered her rather horrific experiments. I dread to think what she may do next.
So,
and I've already told you about General Turner, the most dangerous of them all. He must have been planning this breakout for months.
Where do we begin?
The records room holds all the information we have on our prisoners. My men can study the files for Witchcraft Mary and Turner. I'm confident I know where I can find Faraday. There's only one place he could call his home. One place he could believe himself safe. I propose we sail there as soon as possible.
I magnanimously offer my services in this investigation. This study seems like a nice, safe place from which to serve the kingdom.
Very good, then. Your Majesty, I shall meet you at the pier when you're ready to hunt down Faraday.
There seem to be several entries on this Mary Godwin, or Witchcraft Mary, if that's what we must call her. Very little on General Turner, though. I'm sure I will have found a plentiful supply of information when you return, though. Good luck, Your Majesty.
here's
Welcome
what I
to
think
the sanctuary.
I'm gonna have to do for now, because we do be starting to struggle.
You might have a look in the sanctuary shop. I'm quite certain there
And
is something
this
you
one.
need.
Up some before Indigo Disc drops the fight. Do have we're gonna kind of hunt a team to use for the story. Well, I kind of what else? I don't plan on having this or trying to get as much story as possible. So Mike's cutting out again. Oh, Lord. I don't know if it's the mic or my voice cutting out, but I'm going to try to rest before DLC drops later. I am going to some soup. What I have in the way of soup. All right, we'll be back in a few hours with the Indigo Disc shiny hunts. Till then, everyone be well and stay safe.